this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, everyone, to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstrom. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So USC's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He makes the ground. They got him, but not before he makes a first down in the 41.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Powers through. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fighting him off.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
They're going to run it here. He finds some space. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They strike first in this national title battle. The national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Finally traveling for a sack.
The defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Makes a quick grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. Punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Play action here on 1st down. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And they'll use the ground game here. Throws a stiff arm. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. A 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And the Trojans pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the same runner's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Signs it with throw. That played more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in at this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. zone. Can he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will come to the line. They're going to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to you.
Here's the throw, deep downfield. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Auburn, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Well, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Toss it to the back, running left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket a double team, some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Movement here from the tight end. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans are in the red zone now. They keep him guessing with a run. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be awesome. The timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking downfield, it's Wells. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Trojans! So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He dumps it off to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. Hits into space at the 50. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. So if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move trying to make something happen. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Makes the grab. It's Paul.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They'll hand it off. Breaks free. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball with the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw. It's Wells. Running back grabs it on the screen. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
What a great job there by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass, realizing that it might be available. This defense is all about pressuring the quarterback. That's a perfect time to run the screen, using that pressure against the defense. It worked out well. Pick up the first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Short pass finds the tight end. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
Breaks an open space. They finally make the stop for the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Walked it around after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. Handoff to the single back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Can he get in? Touchdown, Southern Cal, to put them on top now. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, this guy just... playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Pounding away with the run game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator. Motion now from the tight end. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. To throw, it's Wells. The short completion of the tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
A sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the running back's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
Personal foul. Roughing kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. 1st down here for this offense.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready.
Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that previous play. And now the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Grinding away with a running game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Heading left after the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing for a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
The kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the USC Trojans.